We're live, everybody. It's happening again. Season 2, episode 5 of the Music Train. My name is Vessy, Mink, and I'm so happy to be your host. I'm so humbled to be your host. I have amazing artists in the studio today. We have Anna Fahey and we have Ariel Ryder. They're both music women. They're strong women. They're fierce. They're intelligent. They're teachers. They're artists. And I'm just so excited to be hosting. And I want to give a big shout out to Coffee D'Ambrosi, who is on her way to having her own show, which I hope all of you will support. I will be supporting, and I want to give her a big hug and thank her for being my co-host for the first 4 episodes. Coffee, we love you. A big up to Metaverse Generation, Mr. BK Han, co-founder, producer, and artist director of the Music Train. We're on a roll here. I'm just so happy. Oh, and if you didn't see it, you must check the exclusive that happened right before our live here today with Tim Clark of Timmy's World. Did you catch that? We had a 40-minute conversation, UK to USA. It was absolutely fabulous. And I have a little surprise here for you. Yep, here's a little bit. And don't forget to follow Timmy at Timmy's World TV on YouTube. He's absolutely amazing in every single possible way. So you must go listen if you didn't get a chance. Here we go.
Timmy Tinkle, I'm off to do now a radio show for the USA, Timmy's World. Here comes Hollywood, or Cricklewood.
I mean, it doesn't get better. It just doesn't get better than that. Without further ado, Timmy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please be my co-host, my surprise guest co-host coming up here. All right. My next guest, head of artist relations at Soundbox Plays, Anna Fahey, has been working in the music industry for more than 15 years, helping artists with their royalties, performing arts, as well as herself in renowned concert halls and stadiums throughout Europe, including the Royal Albert Hall, Teatro de Verona, Lugano Arts Center, and Teatro La Scala di Milano, to name a few. She has been an avid follower of the development of Web3 and AI, and regularly hosts events in London in the music space with a focus on making it more inclusive for women. Thank you, Anna. Anna has spent several years living and working internationally, speaking languages, many of them, and immersing herself in different cultures. She is passionate for justice in arts and the importance of them being credited properly for their work. Women being credited for their work. I like that. I like that a lot. She is a member of the education board of IAFAR and a founding member of the UK Web3 Rights Group, and is wholeheartedly dedicated to being an advocate for ensuring artists get credited for their work in the Web3 space. That is hugely needed. She has been a practitioner of Zen Buddhism and mindfulness for more than a decade and is dedicated to the well-being and mental health of musicians. I love her already, and here she is. I'd like to welcome you to the stage. Anna Fahey, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Vessy. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to speak to you today, this evening, and also to chat to Ariel further as well is going to be great. And wonderful. I love that tune from Tim Clark. Wow, it was really nice. Great way to start the show. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much. He sent that the other day after our phone call as a precursor, and I was like, can I please use that on the show?
Sounds great.
I hope it was okay. But isn't he absolutely fabulous? He's a hairdresser to the stars, and he is actually one of the people I met through Richard at Selwyn Barnett, and so are you, Anna. And we were just talking about the magical Richard Barnett, iconic introducer since the mid '80s.
Such a legend. Literally knows everybody, and everybody's cousin too. Like, he's such a legend.
Every time he speaks, I'm just like, my mouth is kind of dropping because I have to introduce you to, and it's kind of, I'm not sure everybody listens to his guidance, but they should.
They really, really should, because it opens a whole world. It's so exciting. And I mean, so grateful to Richard to introduce me to you, and just to be here and have a chat about music and all sorts of exciting things. And I just want to mention immediately how amazing the pink guitar is in the background. Like, absolutely wicked. Yeah, I feel like I need one of those. So yeah.
I'm going to have to play it. I'm going to play it for you. I don't have it set up today, and now I'm kind of thinking that's a shame, because an electric dirty sound. I need that. Okay, how about this? How about we have you back again? We'll already make that plan, and I'm going to play that for you next time.
Oh God, yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so emotional about this. Amazing. And I think in the meantime, I might try to get a lime green one.
Oh, I love pink and green together.
Yeah.
Those are two of my favorite colors.
Do that then, it'd be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, we could get Ariel to sing with us as well, and then Tim in the background with piano. Like, that's the dream.
We were talking about, our conversation was just about how it's not like it used to be. Like, he went to the stage school of Genesis, of Phil Collins' mother had a stage school, a theater school for all the variety, dancing, singing, all of it. And that was his beginning, his introduction. And he was in Bugsy Malone. He was in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and a couple of boy bands where he was a superstar. He was supporting superstars. And it's just not like that these days with regards to the arts and having kind of the education that people used to get going into it.
Yeah, I mean, that is true at one level, but like, what's also cool is that, because of YouTube, people are able to learn so much. If you decided tomorrow, okay, I want to learn the trumpet, then you could go and you could get trumpet lessons from beginning to end. I mean, that's really incredible. But there is something absolutely to be said, like, for stage schools and for that community as well, just to share the experiences with other people, because it can be quite isolating if you're just learning, in a room in your own. But if you're learning with other people, it's so great.
And that's kind of like the metaverse, right? And Web3. I'm so happy that you're all about Web3. I'd love to just kind of hand the mic over to you and have you share just how you got into Web3 and also your music. How did you get into music, Anna?
So that started when I was about 7 years old. I started getting piano lessons after pleading with my parents, for a long time, because at that time it was like, you really want to have to learn it. If we're gonna get you piano lessons, you're gonna have to show us that you want it. So it was incessant begging every day, please. And then eventually they caved when they saw there was a bit of enthusiasm. So yeah, I started with piano, and then when I went to secondary school, I was very excited by the idea of playing in an orchestra. So I initially wanted to play cello, actually, but I remember I went to a nun school and they said, you're actually too tall for the cello. I know. It was an interesting response. But anyway, it worked out really well because I played bass, double bass, and yeah, I mean, it took me on an insane journey, which I don't know would have happened necessarily with the cello. And yeah, played in orchestras, and yeah, I traveled all over Europe and playing in different orchestras and different ensembles, and it was just really, really wonderful. And then yeah, over time, I just guess I thought, it's so important for musicians to be recognized for their work and to be credited, and so that's how I ended up in my current role with Soundbox Plays. So we have a huge focus on actually making sure that data is correct so that artists can be actually credited for their work. Because I guess what happened to me was, like, I would have played on different recordings which I actually should have got royalties for, but I missed the boat with them because the maximum amount of time that you can get those royalties for is 6 years, or otherwise they just get redistributed. So they're called black box royalties, essentially. And because of that experience, I was just, well, this is kind of nonsense, you know, because musicians should be able to get their mortgage too, right? So
absolutely.
that's the way I look at it. It's like you're professional at the end of the day, and being credited properly for your work is essential. So that's a huge passion of mine. And also just, I think we briefly touched on it earlier, like how important it is for artists to just look after their mental health as well, and see that maybe there are hard times where you're not going to be able to perform as much as you would want to, but there are other things that you can do that don't mean that you have to be stuck in an office job that, you know, really hurts you, I think. And so it's just, you know, helping artists find their way is so important to me. Yeah. It's
yeah,
just,
right
yeah.
on. Anna Fahey in the house. Oh my gosh. You're a breath of fresh air. I'm absolutely all for the artists getting recognition, and 6 years, huh? I wonder how many songs of mine. I wonder. I don't know. I probably don't want to know. But the thing is that what I do want to know is, how do we get educated to protect ourselves, and how does Soundbox Plays? How do they play the part in that?
So essentially, the education is part of what the app that we're launching. We will have like education spotlights on the app as well, so that artists can understand it without it being too complicated, essentially. Because the main thing that I notice with artists and learning about their royalties is that they might start to do it and they might go, oh God, I just want to go play the guitar. I just want to do anything else other than this.
There's so much to know, right?
Exactly.
Metadata, the big word.
Yeah. I mean, okay, no, I know what I can do. I can write a song about metadata, but I don't want to know what it is.
Right.
So it's like, and I understand that mentality. It's just, it's the creative within us. And so it's just about communicating with creatives in a way that makes it easy for them to understand this at a very basic level, you know, not complicating things, keeping it really simple, and communicating with artists, like artist to artist. Because the founder of Soundbox Plays, Matt Cooling, he's also been in the studio creative space for the last, 20 years. So there's a huge connection between us and other creatives, because we are them, but we just want to kind of help people in whatever way we can to understand this as clearly as possible.
And it's so important. I think we do as creatives, we get lost in like my eye is watering, sorry. We get lost in just the creating, inspiration. But yeah, the art of caring about your financial well-being, being successfully connected to you making your artwork and seeing that actually come to life in a fruitful way for generations to come, for your family. We were who was I just talking to the other day, just about copyrights and things. I mean, I'm one to write songs a lot about anything at any moment. That's actually what this show is about. The Music Train started season 1 on Connect Club with BK Han and myself, and a few people would come into the space. It was a metaverse vibe kind of space. You could click and even go on video. It was really cool. It's not around anymore, but actually the code exists. It's open source software. Somebody could actually, Twitter could do that, or LinkedIn could possibly do that. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, everybody give one word, and Vessy's going to write a song. So at the end of the show, I forgot to tell you, that's what we're going to do. We're going to need a few words from you and Ariel, and I'm going to write a song. I'm going to record it, and a record will be made. I'm thinking maybe even NFTs, which is what we did in season 1. I love to make NFTs. And awesome. So you will be a co-writer in that, and possibly we could even turn it into like a solid real song where we all kind of participate with recording in our own home studios, and then having a producer and an engineer really kick it out the park for us and release
that sounds very cool. Yeah, and then we could get AI versions of ourselves as well.
Yes. More and more. Tell
Sing
me
along.
more. Tell me more about the AI. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you know this about me. My mom founded a gallery, well, about my mom rather, in 1992 called womanmade.org. So it's Chicago's longest feminist-run gallery. It started off as a senior thesis. It was only supposed to be just for my mom to get her A, which she did after going back to college after having 5 kids. Because when I was reading through your bio, I was like thinking of my mom and justice and women and being acknowledged, and not only women, I mean men being acknowledged, and children, and just there's so many parts that are part of justice for artists, and that's just the biggest thing that rings true for me here. It says you're on the board for IAFAR. Can you explain what IAFAR is?
Yeah, so the International Association for Artists Royalties. So with a particular interest in neighboring rights royalties. So neighboring rights royalties are kind of the focus of what Soundbox Plays are doing as well, because I think a lot of people recognize that if they write a song, they're going to be able to get royalties. So a good chunk of artists know that. But what they don't know is that, well, I mean, some do obviously, but the majority wouldn't necessarily know that you can get neighboring rights royalties, which are royalties for performance. So let's say anything that's broadcast, okay? So let's say you had a song on the radio, it wasn't written by you, but you performed tambourine on it, okay? Then you would be entitled to get neighboring rights royalties. Now, this is why I'm kind of so interested in artists being credited, because if you're not credited, then you've got no chance of getting those royalties. Right. And think of the amount of times where you well, let's say, for instance, we wrote this song today, okay? If somebody wasn't credited on it, then they wouldn't get their royalties if it ever went public, in a public broadcast. So I think that is hugely, hugely important. There's all sorts of royalties as well that artists could tap into. It's like, I think if you know about grants and different things from the government as well, if you're knowledgeable about these things, it feels to me like everybody should have a law degree at some level, because yeah. And if you knew about those things, that you'd probably be much better off. It's just really hard for people to access that, or maybe they just don't have the interest as well.
That's exactly it. I think it's the access part, Anna. I think you hit it on the head there. The access to, and Music Train, it's just so great that you're here, because this is what we want. We want the education, we want the inspiration. The whole thing is this. It's UCC. It sounds like a university, but it's not. It's unlock, connect, and create. That's our tagline. Thank you, BK Han, for that. I think that that's exactly what we're doing here. I wish that I could hear you play a song right now, but I do think we have somebody in the studio who might be playing a song for us coming up. Ariel Ryder in the house. Are you there? Are you there? So excited. We're going to bring you on soon. So excited you're here. What would you say about Zen Buddhism, Anna? And how did you get into Zen Buddhism? I was once, I met a Zen Buddhist once in Los Angeles, and my boyfriend and I at the time, we were in a band called the Lovesick Lunatics, and that's exactly what we became. So be careful what you name your bands, everybody out there. And he had us sit in front of a wall for like hours and just stare at the white wall. And I think I might have felt better afterwards. I don't remember, but we were definitely interested. And I would love to hear about Zen Buddhism and how it was that you found it.
Yeah, so I found it via a retreat on the Aran Islands, which are off the coast of Ireland, basically. And I found myself in this situation where I thought, it's going to be this lovely sort of kind of yoga, nice sort of hippie kind of fun retreat. And no, it really wasn't. It was super disciplined and very, I guess intense could be a good word for it. And I hated it. I was like, I'm not going to go back to this. And then they started doing the chanting and playing the bells and stuff. I was like, I might stay around for another while. And it kind of like really, it's the beauty of somebody who practices something for so long. You can hear it you can hear it really, really clearly. Even if somebody just practices one note on a bell, I mean, to me, that's like magnificence, because they're gonna perfect the art of doing that. And I think especially these days, we get so distracted by everything that we kind of lose our focus on one particular thing. And being a classical musician, obviously, is extremely focused on double bass. So I like that, that giving attention, full attention to something. And so, yeah, so I have a really nice sangha in London, great Zen people, lots of classical musicians who wind up there.
Some people might not know what a sangha is. Will you explain? Just because?
Yes, of course. Yes, it's just the Zen community, basically. Yeah. And so I guess essentially it's about, you do have to sit in front of a wall. That's right, for half an hour, and then you have a break, and then another half an hour. That's usually how it goes. And the idea is you don't have any mantras, you don't have any focus necessarily. The idea is just to let whatever is there just be. And that's all it is. And there's such a beauty in that, because we are human beings, right? We are here to be, and we do a lot of doing, I guess.
And talking. We talk a lot, but
yeah, jibber jabber.
I talk. I'm the jibber jabber. I would love. Would you like to do a chant for us?
Oh, no, I'm not the one for that.
Maybe next time when the pink guitar, I'll rock out on the pink guitar.
Oh yeah, now if you got the pink guitar involved,
and then
we can talk.
Okay, very cool. Okay, I'm so intrigued by you. I'm so happy that you're here, and I hope you will not leave. I hope you'll stay. I know you're going to stay, but I just wanted you to know how much I'm happy that you're here. And
thank you. I'm so happy to be here, and it's such a great show. And congratulations on this. It's just wonderful.
Thank you. I love people, and I love the arts, and I love giving.
Amazing.
And I love learning, and I know there's so much that I don't know. And for everybody out there, you're like, what am I watching? What is this? This is the Music Train. Unlock, connect, and create. Tune in also next week. We've got Stephen Pooler here with basically global brand identity creation, which to me, I don't know, that's such a huge topic. And let's watch his little spot. What do you think? Shall we watch his little spot? Let's see what Stephen has to say, just so that you guys can. Oh, wait, I can't not do that before I do. Who's our sponsor this week? Anna, you know her. She's here.
The Music Train with Vessy, Mink, and friends. This week is sponsored by Song Parrot.
Oh, Ariel's
amazing.
Shall we bring her up?
Yeah.
What do you think? Let's bring her up. All right.
Such a lovely voice. It's going to be great.
Ariel Ryder in the house. Hello. We love you. Thank you for being here. You're muted. I'm trying to unmute you.
Sorry, I muted on my end as well, just for double protection.
You're doing a sound check, so I totally get it. Hi, how are you, Ariel?
Good, how are you?
Really
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
I was telling Anna that you and I met. There was a booking agency. I am trying to remember the name, and we played the same venue probably about 7 years ago, something like that.
The Elbow Room. Yeah.
That's right. It was the Elbow Room. And I heard Ariel, and I mean, I saw her, and her hair is like, I think, like all the way down to like very long. And so she walked in with her band, and I was like, who's this? And she got on stage, and I was like, what?
Aw.
So, I mean, I want to talk and intro you and stuff, but I think that, what do you think about just doing
Sure, let's just dig in.
All right, I'm gonna spotlight you, Anna. I'm going to remove both of us from the stage, and then we're gonna come back up here, of course. And Ariel, thank you for being here today, singer-songwriter, the most amazing pipes and heart and mom and just awesomeness all around the block. Anna, thank you so much for being with us today.
You're
so amazing. I totally want to be a part of your music brand and production, and just anything I can do to help I want to do. So yes, thank you so much
so
for being
much.
here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go.
It has been so delightful to watch Anna Fahey's
Oh my God, she's amazing.
interview as well. So cool. I love it. I'm so, self-taught. It's awesome to see
Here we
real
go.
musicians.
She,
here we go.
oh, if she was up here, she would say, come on now, the real is the heart and the heart is the real and the upright bass. We're going to totally jam, the three of us. I cannot wait to jam with you ladies. Okay, here we go.
All right,
Ariel
hold on.
Ryder in the house.
Yeah, I am having, of course, a technical difficulty at this very moment.
No worries. I have a song for you. Ready? It's
Yeah, I
called,
can just sing along.
It's called this. You got it? Is it working?
It's working now.
All right. See, it was just a matter of me. I don't know what that
It's
was.
like, oh, well, we could do a live jam.
I don't know.
And the music train with Vessy, Mink, and friends. Okay.
Yes. Oh my God. Here we go. The one, the only Ariel Ryder in the house.
It just worked 1 second ago.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
God. This thing is, I swear it's fucking with me.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Do you want me back? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I do. I want you back. Hold on. This is going to come back on again. And the music train. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
On your mind, I'm here with you. Tell me what's on your mind. Lay your head on me, baby. Can you sit back and I'll do it all? Can we get down tonight, just you and I? Can you give me a little time? Little time to ease your mind, baby. I dream of you all the time. Can we show you how to ease your mind? Sit back, give me all your attention. Sit back, give me all your attention. Make it worth your while. I'll make it worth your while. I'll make it worth your while. I'll make it worth your while. Worth your while. Make you smile. Worth your while. Make you smile. All your attention. You won't regret it. Be quiet. Just listen. Be quiet. I know you feel so good when you're inside my world. Give me what you wanna give me. I will give you it all right here. Yeah, wanna, baby, take it. Oh, I wanna give you it all right. Yeah, prove it to you. Yeah, I'm gonna make it worth your while. So that was a song that I did called Worth Your While, written by myself and KLG Music, who is a producer. Am I supposed to hear you?
I was clipping you and sharing. Sorry, I'm muting.
Oh, okay. I was hearing you. I wasn't sure if you were asking me a question.
Sorry, you're amazing. I'm muting. Sorry about that.
Oh, so are you. Am I still singing?
I'm coming back right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I want you to sing for, yes, please. What do you got for us, Ariel? Hold on a minute. Let me bring myself back here.
I could go on all night if
All right.
I didn't have technical difficulties. But I could sing all night.
I know you could because you're so good.
So are you, darling? It is fun collaborating.
So tell me everything.
Oh my God.
From the beginning. I have you here. I want to know, what was the first song where you were like, I am going to do that. I am going to sing.
Like a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Well, okay, we'll save that one for.
This Okay, so this might sound really silly, but the old Paula Abdul song "Cold Hearted Snake."
Yes.
Cold hearted. Yeah, there was just something about it. It like really struck me.
I love Paula Abdul. Oh my goodness, Paula Abdul. He's a cold-hearted snake. I mean, that's
Yeah,
like
that one.
it was a great
I mean,
song.
but I mean, obviously, then there were others after that, but that was like the first one where I was like really like performing that shit.
I mean, you're one of the greatest singers I've ever heard. I mean,
Aw,
I'm not just saying
that says
that.
a lot.
You have like this
Thank you.
immediate impact when you sing. It's like the room and the air has been changed. There's no way it's going back to whatever it was, and we're thankful. We're thankful for it. I mean, you're a songwriter.
Yeah, I do.
I don't-
I love to just ad lib. That's my favorite thing ever, and I am the epitome of what your previous guest was talking about, the artist that just wants to like, okay, just sing la 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 la. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Just use it. If you
Yeah.
like it, use it. Great,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
I'm
We want
honored.
it out there. We want it out there, right?
Right, just like, the more the merrier, right?
Right.
I don't know. In my younger days, I spent a lot of time waiting on people and worrying about, who's going to get what out of it and all that. So like I just wasn't very productive. I mean, I did stuff, but it was all very like, I don't know. It
You were
had to be such a
counting.
big
You
deal.
were, yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you on that with that. I totally get that. Like, I, we would take ownership of so much, I think, as artists. And then also at the same time, when we relinquish it, that's not good. There really is that middle, like, how do we, acknowledge our own input, acknowledge everyone else's? It's like the art of music is actually a business. One of the first things I learned, I don't know if I learned it when he said it, but Steve Lindsay out of Los Angeles, he said, it's not called the friends business, Vessy. I was like, okay, like it's the music business. Like, like where's the friendship? But I think that if you cannot see the value in how it takes a whole freaking community to make an artist, 100 fans. Let's talk about 100 fans. That's from the boom into Web3 with T-Swap. I learned just 100 fans can launch you into the stratosphere. 100 fans who are always going to buy your music. They're always going to watch your shows. Even just 100, even like 5. So I'm one of your thousands. I know you have thousands, maybe millions. And,
I don't know. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you consider a fan. I've got a fan right here.
Well, I'm talking
It's a big
about
fan right here.
I'm talking about, okay, so the other day.
And I'm just messing.
No, I know. I love you. The other day, I love your sense of humor. My right eye will not stop watering.
Aww.
Is that like a weird Mother Mary thing? I mean, like, it just won't.
I don't know. What does Mother Mary torture you with your eye?
No, I'm not really
eyes?
religious. I just keep thinking, isn't there like the crying, the crying
The
Madonna?
bloody eyes?
Is it bloody? Oh gosh, okay, never mind.
I don't know. Are you just talking about where you look in the mirror, like when you're a kid, you say what, Mother Mary?
Oh gosh, the things we've learned, yes, along the way that have scared us half to death. So getting back to Ariel Ryder, I want to know your mom. Your mom is like one of your biggest supporters. I know this because just the way that when you're with your mom and how she is she your manager? Is your mom your manager?
No. No. Sorry. Hold on a second. No, my mom, yeah, she she became supportive along the way. Yes. And now of course she is very supportive, but she is not my manager. No, I did meet a manager once though through her dating career some years back, which was interesting. But I don't keep a manager now. I'm
No.
kind of like I'm in the realm of like been there, done that with the manager
Mm,
thing.
mm.
Um, yeah, I don't I'm not very manageable.
The article that BK wrote, he talked about an artist walking their own path. So I get that also. You're not giving away your power. Go ahead, take me on the career that I think I want to have. I get that.
Yeah.
So just getting back to your mom, the few times I saw you with your mom, I just felt this presence, this strength, just between you and her, and I just thought she was your manager. So my apologies. I didn't mean to put you on the spot there. Is your mom your manager?
Oh no, that's okay. No, that's
Okay.
okay.
Okay, good.
It's all good.
All right.
But yeah, no, it's been an interesting journey to say the least. But right now I am in a good place where, my hubby set up an in-home recording area.
Nice.
So yeah, that happened during 2020 when, there were no gigs because everything was shut down.
Because you were gigging like crazy. I mean, I know that you were doing like,
Yeah.
how often were you doing
Yeah,
gigs?
I'm still very busy, but Fridays and Saturdays
Mhm,
mostly.
mhm.
So I think last year I did like 50 something gigs.
That's amazing.
Um, but like 2020 it was only 4.
Mhm.
So, there was a lot of time at home and I had a lot of extra time. And so now I have recently released a new album too, which is actually called My Own Path.
Amazing.
So you can stream that anywhere things are streamable.
That's amazing.
Spotify.
Congratulations. I can't
Thank
wait to
you.
hear it. I know you've
Thank
got like
you.
77,000 fans on Clapper, which is a social app, which is amazing. And I just, I think that the more that people hear you, the better. So I'd like to, I don't know, should we do something together? I'll play guitar and, and,
Sure.
and,
I
and then
love ad-libbing.
let's
That's
do
my favorite.
and then we'll bring Anna on soon, and we'll do kind of some talking about the business and women in the business, and the
Awesome.
platform that she has going on, and how we can all help each other and also help. Let's see.
Awesome. Driving down our own roads. I wonder where we'll go. Nobody really, really ever knows. You can plan, but no, you never know. Baby, you'll be taking a boat.
Oh 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 yeah. Oh oh up there. Oh 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 yeah.
Baby, you'll be taking a boat to catch the music train. And you're never looking back again. 'Cause your heart is where you need it to be. And you are feeling, oh yeah, really feeling your dreams. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. We got a Vessy Mink. She's jamming on the guitar. Thank you for having me and Anna Faye here on the music train today. I wonder how much delay there is on that.
I don't think there's any delay. It sounds good to me. Do you think there's a delay? You're so
I don't
amazing.
know.
Let's bring Anna up. Anna, are you
Yes.
ready? Anna.
Hi, I'm here. Oh yeah, that was
Hello.
so good. Thank you.
Thanks.
I have something to add because I'm into Fino, and there was a lot of O's in that song, so I was like, we could do like Tofino or something like that. Oh, so good. Oh, so nice to learn about you too, Ariel. Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing. Congratulations on all your followers.
Oh, thank you. And in regards to Clapper, Clapper is actually an app that Nick, my husband, got me to join because he's like, hey, this is sort of like TikTok, but for older people like us, you know? And I was like, oh, cool, you know? And so like he'd been on me to do a YouTube channel for like, I don't know how many years. And I never really like did much. It was like a couple videos here or there. And so I got on Clapper and there was like this community energy. And I really got into it, you know, and I've posted like a whole bunch of videos. I mean, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of videos on there within the last October of 21.
And that's
I
kind of like
joined.
that's kind of like the metaverse. I have a Clapper account. I joined, and I found that I haven't been regular on there for a couple years, but just
I noticed
that they really listen. They
they
you know?
sort of listen. I mean, so like to get verified was even like an interesting challenge, but they have at least a certain amount of accessibility that they offer, like with the people that they have represent them, which is definitely different than any other social media platform. But I've just found like I've met friends, you know, from the app, and like, you know, it's interesting. Like I've done a play, you know, like a radio play, and like we do all these collaborations for people's birthdays and people's you know, somebody hit 100,000 followers, you know, we do a collab for that too. You know, right now we just did a moist collab, you know, where everybody says the word moist and they're different ways, and it's just hilarious because people will just come up with shit, and like, you know, it's so cooperative that, you know, if you want to play, there's
I don't know about that word.
I don't know about that word. No.
I don't know. Are there any products? Are there any products called moist?
Nah.
Probably.
There are people who hate that word, like viscerally.
I know a lot of people hate it. There's like a serious stigma against it. So like hence that, you know.
And yet without it, we wouldn't be here.
It's true. It's a very important thing. And water is essential to life as well. That's very, very
moist. You know what we should do? We should So I love the idea. I started an NFT collection. I've made a ton of NFTs. I love NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and digital assets. I'm all about them. And I really love that you can create on OpenSea a collection called the NFT Ad Agency, and that essentially, which I've done, you can just start creating ads for companies that you like that kind of do good things, you know. And essentially, you could just say, hey, well, I you know, have this wonderful person that knows this brand that's doing this great work, and they've got this great product, and they're a great company, and they're helping the earth in all the wonderful eco-friendly ways. And I just think that there's so much we can do in Web3. So, I mean, Clapper, I mean, you can play, it's kind of like a Web3 metaverse vibe. You're not literally in the presence, but you're audio wise, you're literally in the presence.
Yes. So I'm sorry. So audio and video as well, and people can tip you while you're live. You know, I thought about going live over there as well at the same time, but like I wouldn't be able to pay attention. Like I was like, maybe another time.
Here, Anna, what do you think of our amazing sister here? Is she just not like, I mean, right away the voice is just stunning.
So lovely, honestly, really, really nice. And I can
thank you.
I'd love to hear you live, like in a public venue, it would be awesome, because I just think you'd fill the room. It's one of those bomber voices, like, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, congratulations. Oh, also,
you.
I need to ask you, sorry, this is just like in my brain now, but you were drinking from a glass there. I just need to see it again, because it looked like insanely gigantic.
This?
Yeah.
It's just a cup. It's just a big plastic cup. It's 32 ounces. It's just 32 ounces.
Oh, okay. It's just been like, there's a shot of, and I need to see this again. What is this cup?
I want a big cup. We should have the big music train cup.
It's like a goblet. Yeah, like a music train goblet.
That's it. Okay, we're gonna have one. Hey,
It's got to be at least 32 ounces.
all right.
The music train.
I just had to do it because I just can. I love it.
The music train with Vessy, Mink, and friends.
Anna's in the house. Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys have great energy together as well. Have you considered performing?
Well, we did. Didn't we do something? We did something before.
So yeah, we've done a handful. We have a very dear friend in common who we lost 2 years ago. He started a music collective called Aria Nova Rhythm Collective, and his name was Chris Anthem Wozniak, and his mother was actually a famous actress who played the nanny. She was like Chicago's leading lady of the stage. Her name was Laura Cronin, and she was the nanny in Robin Hood with Robin Williams. And she was in many of the movies of the day there. But Chris basically put Ariel and I together in a couple tracks. So we've got some music. But we have not made the music we're going to make, because I know that there's something coming for us. You know,
Definitely.
She lives just down the street from me.
Yeah, we definitely need to make that. We need to make that happen.
It would be amazing to have a show. Anna will fly over to you, and we'll play at your venue of your choosing, and you open the show with your double bass. I see the lights; they're low, and there's maybe this very like intimate crowd, maybe like 75 to 100 people. That's it. Very, very, and you open up for the
be like a gentle kind of eerie entree.
Yeah, I say open up, but what I really mean is the show is going to be such an intense, like, I don't know what you would choose that you'd play for an hour.
I think I know what I'd do. I think I'd sit in front of a wall and practice zazen. And I'd get somebody to play the bass in the background. And they'd be like, some dancing and stuff each side. And it would just be like weird. And then you get to come on and you would save the show, because it would be like good music.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
I know that Anna, come on, do a chant for us, please.
No, I promise it will happen someday.
Okay.
It will.
All right.
Now's not the moment. It needs to be the right moment,
Okay. On that note.
From this moment, Anna will chant. I will join her.
Okay. Can make it your own.
You're listening.
With the goblet. We need the goblet in the chant, though, for sure.
You're listening to the Music Train with two of the most fun guests that I've ever had the pleasure of having. And I just want to say thank you to both of these amazing women. Anna Fahey's in the house. We have Ariel Ryder in the house. And we're really the Charlie's Angels. We didn't want to tell you, but Charlie's listening. And here, how about this? Don't forget this. Here's something for you. Ready? This is the amazing guest we had 2 weeks ago. I have to share her with you because Eva Burr is from Siberia, and she's an NFT artist, and she's newly into music. I just want to share her with you, if I may. Here we go.
That's cool.
Isn't she just
Wow. That's
That
super
was
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah, really nice.
this woman, Ebba Burr? Her name is Ebba Burr. I met her on Twitter, and she does these visuals. She's like an award-winning artist. She does clothing lines. She does her art. She is a mama, and we're working on an NFT together. And she released this. We're working on a music NFT. She sent me vocals and things, but she did this amazing collaboration with someone else, and I was just blown away by like because that sounds like Enya. That sounds
It's
like
beautiful. That's
really,
really
really great.
beautiful.
Yeah.
it changes the air in the room. It has that healing quality. It has that like, and you know who was here 2 weeks ago, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, Robbie Kumalo. She did like a 15-20 minute kind of just immersive like healing sound bath kind of vibe with just
Yeah.
like different amazing instruments. And I just think the show has a lot of potential to become kind of a saving grace for people. Kind of like, where can they go? They can meet real people. It's not only about music, it's about everything. What do you want to talk about? Like mental health. That's like the biggest deal ever, that most people don't pay attention to how important that is.
Yeah, to get clarity of your own mind is so, so important. And I think it's really hard as well as a creative because things are just like constantly popping at us, right? It's chaos. And it's just ordering the chaos is just so helpful because we've got so many stimuli every day. It's just, and
That's true.
yeah, for everybody, not just for creatives. And I think even maybe now with AI and everything, it might be easier for creatives in a way because or a lot of other people, they won't necessarily know to just how to be with themselves because a lot of people get identified with their work as well, right? So yes, that's going to be a crazy journey. I just think it's very important that people look after their mental health as well as their physical health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you do anything, Ariel, yourself? Do you meditate or what's your chill?
I really enjoy frequency music.
Nice.
So frequency number 111 is my favorite at the moment.
Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean?
It's literally just the frequency that the music is being played in.
Whoa.
So like even on Spotify you can go and look at like healing frequencies, so I have found that particular frequency like makes me feel more productive and just more zen. I also enjoy going to the salt cave, which isn't a real cave. It's just like a room that someone's put a bunch of pink Himalayan salt inside
Nice.
and
Where is
blows a bunch of salt in the room. But it's called a salt cave. I really enjoy that. And
you can make a margarita afterwards, right?
Yeah.
so I don't drink. I actually became like really irritated by alcohol after I had Athena, who's now almost 5. But like when I tried to go back again after like not having alcohol for, the duration of pregnancy and then breastfeeding, it was like almost 3 years. It just didn't work anymore. Like I would the next day it wouldn't be like a regular hangover, it would be like super bitch mode, like so much where like I just need to be by myself in the wilderness only. Like let me be very specific with that.
That
in
was
the wilderness.
That was very
just me.
I need you to write that song. I need you to write that song, The Wilderness. I want to hear that.
The Wilderness.
Yes.
Okay.
Amazing.
Speaking of songs, ladies, we're getting to that time. It's time to do the thing that I do on the music train. I'm going to write a song on the spot. I'm going to press record. And I'm going to say, hello, everybody. This is season 2, episode 5 of the music train. I have the amazing Anna Fahey and Ariel Ryder here with me today. Oh, my goodness. We've been having so much fun talking about music, healing, mental health, and jamming live here. We are going to start a band called Charlie's Angels. It's true. We're looking for Charlie. Is it you? In the meantime, we're going to write a song, and I'm going to ask these wonderful women for 1 word each, 2 words each. How about 2 words? And hopefully I remember them all. And then I'm just going to put it into a song here and on the microphone. Ready? What do you think?
Organic love.
Organic love. I love that. Ariel said organic love. Okay, Anna.
Now, does that count as 2 words? Like, because you've got your adjective on the love. Like, how's this working? How are we doing this? We need to
Clearly, she's
analyze
the
this.
analytical one. Yes, she's the one that gets people paid.
Do you think I'm thinking about this too much? Okay. I'm going to go with Tofino still because I really like that word and I'm
What's
here.
that? Wait, what is it?
Tofino. So I'm on Vancouver Island right now. And I love that word. I just think it's bloody musical. Oh, and then the second word, if you need it, I'm going to go with cranberries.
Yeah. I love this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need one more from you. I'm not going to do any words because I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. So I'm just going to just thank you because this is great. And
we need a person maybe, do we? Like Barry or something.
Barry. Ariel, do you have another one?
Pink.
Okay, here we go, guys. I think I got it. I don't really know what I'm going to do here. All right. So I have my special microphone. So mute your mics. Here we go. All right. I don't know here. Here we go. Check. 1, 2. Organic love. Take me to feet. No, that's not it. 1, 2. Organic love. Take me to Tofino, Vancouver Island. I wanna go with you. Organic love, berry, pink, cranberries into Tofino. Oh how I love you, Tofino. Take me to your organic love. Let's grow. I wasn't but 7 when I found myself on the beach in Vancouver Island. And suddenly Mom gave me a lemonade with berries, cranberries, so many, oh. Tofino, I love you. Oh, Tofino, I love you. Organic love by Tofino. Hey, we've got a brand here. Organic love. The new special drink by Tofino. Come back.
Yeah, well done. Amazing.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so good.
So you guys, what we can do with that, we did that together. And what we can do is we can basically create a new brand called Tofino, and it could be a cranberry flavored seltzer or something really wonderful with some mantra on the back of the can. And then we have the music, and that could be a sponsor of one of our Music Train shows. And when somebody says, "Hey, what is this?" Be like, "Well, it's a wonderful new drink, and the investors are just lining up."
Amazing. And Barry could be like Charlie. He could be our Charlie as the Angels. What do you think?
I love that, like a comic strip. It could be like a whole
like an outfit, like a giant berry.
Exactly, Barry's cranberry.
And he opens the door, and we come out. We're like little, and we're like we roll around and turn into a cranberry. It looks like we're a person, but then we suddenly tumble because Ariel, you and I used to be gymnasts. Anna, were you ever a gymnast?
I'm sorry.
I was never technically a gymnast, but like I can do things like
I've seen
gymnasts.
what you can
so
do. I can do things like gymnasts too. I love you. All right.
I'm way too tall to be a gymnast.
I saw you do handstands on TikTok. Hold on. Was that TikTok? You were doing handstands. Can we go ice skating together or go to the gym and do some tumbling together? We have to.
Sure, we can do something.
I don't want to say goodbye, but it's time to go, you guys.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
Okay, we're going to end with Ariel.
Sad.
Yeah, here we go. Anna, I love you. You're amazing.
Thank
Ariel,
you.
You're amazing. We're going to end with Miss Ariel Ryder. I'm going to give her the whole stage here beautiful, amazing songbird, song parrot. Don't forget, at Song Parrot, everywhere you can find her. And Anna Fahey, don't forget, you can find her at www.anna
Soundboxplays.co.uk for your royalties to learn more.
Yes, you are coming back, both of you, like really fast. Here we go. Thank you, everybody.
Honored.
And
Thank
stick
you.
around next
Thank
week
you.
with Mark Stephen Pooler, the global brand identity icon, and also a big up to Metaverse Generation and BK Han and everyone listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Vessy Mink. Here we go. Ariel, sing us out.
Sure. The music train. Thank you for visiting the music train. Now I'm gonna do another song for you. I didn't realize I needed to be connected to this. Right now I'm sorry. Oh yes, I'm sorry. This really doesn't work very well. It works when you want it. When you don't want it
We
to
can
work.
hear it. It's perfect. You're
You
amazing.
can-
Yes,
Oh,
we
you
can hear it. We can
You
hear
don't
it.
want it to. You don't want it to. Making something out of nothing again. I didn't know that it was so self-absorbed. I had to assume that you're gonna be fuming about something by the end of the week. Ooh, why real with me? Why can't we just chill? Sit back, relax, and get to know each other better. Get to know each other better. Why can't we just chill? Ooh, yeah. Chilling with the music train.